Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be doing what do they secretly want you to know spread for all of my Leos out there. So, let's get after it. Okay. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. 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 So many cards I need to see. So many cards I need to see. What do they secretly want to tell my Leos out there? What do they secretly want to tell all of my Leos out there? Basically want to tell all of my Leos out there. Feels good. Okay, there we go. There we go. Ooh. Wow. Wow. My Leos. Okay, so they secretly want to tell you kaboom. That they started some stuff, okay, and they know they started this stuff. They know they are the reason why things went kind of crazy. That sudden event that happened, they know that they are responsible for it. Okay, they've done a lot of self-reflection, a lot of contemplating to really think about their actions. And they know they're the ones responsible for all of the upheaval that happened. They know they're responsible for it. In addition, this is a person that you work with. Okay, so this is a bit of a situation where you were involved with someone at your place of work, and things kind of went sideways, and this person kind of threw you under the bus a little bit. All right, even though there was some type of connection that you guys were feeling. So this is a person that most likely, sorry about the noise, guys. There's somebody doing something in the background here, doing some landscaping, so I apologize in advance. Anyway, this person, you work with this individual, and they kind of threw you under the bus here. I'm getting the feeling they threw you under the bus here. In addition here, they've apologized to you, all right? And they're just kind of waiting for that things to ripen on that vine to see if, you know, maybe if you guys can kind of like either pick up where you left off or at least be friends at the very least. Now, the reason things also kind of went sideways, okay, because this was someone you were dating at your job. There was a third-party situation that happened, all right? And that's why a lot of times it's not such a good idea to date people in places where you work, because you know, if you're in a situation where it's somewhere, you know, if it's somewhere on the outside, you can just pretty much ignore that person, get away from them. But when you work there, that's where you make your money, and you date somebody from a place of work, then that means you're going to constantly be around this individual, especially if something happened like this where there's a third-party situation involvement here. I'm going to get some clarification to see if the third-party involvement took place with somebody else at your place of work. Get in the feeling it pretty much did. Give me some clarification on this Three of Swords. Give me some clarification on Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? Give me some clarification on this Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? All right. Yeah, there was definitely a third-party situation that happened at the place where you work. So that was just like a whole lot of nonsense that kind of happened at ground zero where everybody makes their money at. So that's where the situation happened at here. Okay, yep. So there was a potential of a third-party situation happening with a third individual here. Yeah, and that's why you got the Three of Pentacles here. Because there was a situation, it was at your place of work, so there was a situation where there was another individual, and it also took place there as well. Okay, I get it. I get it now. All right. Now, this individual still fancies himself to be pretty much a good-looking individual, kind of dominating, daring, dashing, that type of thing. Okay, so you know there's no lack of confidence for this individual, to say the least. Okay, and they would like to take more of a leadership role in this situation. Again, they've apologized for all of the nonsense that they caused. Okay. And they're trying to assert themselves back into the situation and try to show a sense of contrition to show that they're in control of the situation. And they're thinking about the big picture here. They look at the thing about the big picture, thinking, you know what? I know I screwed up, but I made a mistake here. And everybody deserves a second chance. That, at least that's their type of thinking here with the situation. And again, we have the King of Swords here, where this means that this individual is pretty much trying to think on their feet. They're, at least from their perspective, they're kind of thinking on their feet here with this situation. As convoluted as it may be. So with that being said, let's see what kind of blockages that we're dealing with this situation. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine what kind of blockages there would be. All right, so let's see. What are the potential blockages here keeping you guys from getting back together? What are the blockages keeping you guys from getting back together? What are the blockages here keeping you guys from getting back together? Some cards I need to see. Some cards I need to see. All right, feels good. So, right from the start, we have the Knight of Wands. It's not why, excuse me, Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. All right. So, Knight of Swords energy is a very sharp, cutting energy. Also, it's an energy that goes very, very swift, very, very fast. Can also be pretty harsh. These are blockages. So the Knight of Swords energy is pretty harsh. It's like a bull through a china shop. So it kind of acts first and thinks later. And what we have here is a situation where this is a failure on this person's part to exactly realize how much they hurt you. Okay? And you want to move very swiftly, very quickly. You want to cut them out of your life completely. And you want to let them know in the strongest way possible that you don't ever want anything ever to do with them again. And it's moving very quickly. So you're going to act on this. You want to do this as soon as possible. Okay? And right now, you're kind of on the horizon waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for the right opportunity to give them the business. That's what it kind of feels like here. All right? You're waiting for the right opportunity. You're waiting for the right opportunity to really purge yourself of this pain, if you will. Okay, because there's still a sense here of looking back and regret. You're still feeling hurt about what happened. There's a sense of being foolish here about the situation. You still have a sense. There's still a little bit of guilt. I'm feeling there's a little bit of guilt that you somehow feel as though that you, in some kind of way, shape, or form, you're still wondering if there was something that you did to kind of bring on something like this here. So there's a sense of regret that you're feeling as well. You feel guilty about. You're not so guilty, but you're looking back and regret, thinking that maybe you could have handled the situation better. Is there something that you did to bring this on to yourself? So there is that thought that's there as well. Also, you're not willing to go back and take another leap of faith either. Okay, so this is a situation where once bitten, twice shy type of thing. In addition here, also, there's a real sense of mental clarity at this point. You have a real sense of mental clarity, like, you know what? There's no sense of ambiguity that you're dealing with anymore. You're like, there's a real clear sense of, okay, even though I'm going to say that there's maybe like a 10% perspective on your part that maybe there was something that you did maybe. But the overwhelming majority percentage-wise, like 90%, this is a 90 percentile chance you're like, you know what, I didn't do anything. This joker is the one that's guilty here, not me. All right? And there's this very clear sense of, this is exactly what happened. There's still a small percentage of you that's kind of, has a little bit of self-doubt, doubting yourself and things like that. But for the most part, you're like, no, this wasn't me. This was you. And there's this clear sense here. There's no ambiguity here with this situation. And you've come to this realization, King of Swords, relatively quickly. You're looking for new opportunities, new energy, possibly even maybe a little bit of a younger energy, something a little bit more exploratory, if you will, something a little bit more energetic. You're just looking for something new, something fresh here. And you're kind of thinking out of the box. You know, you're like, you know what? I'm tired of dealing with these same type of individuals and getting nowhere. I'm going to try something new. So new exploratory energy here. And finally here, this person's offering you a cup of love, and you're like, thanks, but no thanks. Been there, done that, not going back. So that's pretty much what's going on with that situation. Again, these are all the blockages here. So with that being said, let's see what additional information the Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information the Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information the Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information the Spirit want to give? Okay, here we go. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Take a sip for this. Spirit saying, renewal, renewal, renewal. Renewal, something new, something fresh. Okay? A renewal of perspective. That's what's going on here. You know, so you're on the right path as far as a sense of renewal, renewing things, doing something new, something fresh. Again, we talked about here as far as the Page of Wands, starting something fresh, something new, something exploratory. Okay, the sense of renewal. And that's what you're looking to do. You're looking to have this, looking to cleanse yourself of all of this stuff and start something fresh, something new. Find those hidden things within yourself and bring them to the surface again. Okay, a sense of renewal. And it's absolutely, there has been a shift. There has absolutely been a shift in perspective. Okay, so you've shifted your perspective. Like, you know what? I see. I'm never going to date anyone else from work again. That's for sure. Okay. You know, you don't crap where you eat. So you're like, I'm not doing that again. So there's been a shift in focus here. And there's also been a shift. I'm feeling that there's been a shift in perspective too. Like, you know what? I deserve better. I deserve better. And I'm never going to put myself in a position like this again. So there's been a shift in perspective. And finally, as far as the sense of reconnection, there's a complete absence of anything. There's a complete absence. There's a complete absence of any kind of feelings, positive feelings about this individual. You're like, you know, the sooner I get away from this individual, the better. As a matter of fact, the sooner that I extricate myself from the situation, the better. Okay? This is probably going to be a situation, not going to lie, that's probably going to lead to you looking for another place to work. Okay? Things are kind of crazy right now as far as the whole, you know, things coming back to normal. But as soon as the opportunity presents itself, I'm really feeling like you're probably gonna get the packing. All right, kind of really distinctly get that feeling. So that being said, I'm gonna shut this thing down now. This is a general love reading. It may not resonate with everyone because it's rather specific, I know. But if this is your situation and you want to know a little bit more about it, again, the link will be below. Feel free to get a personal reading. If it did not resonate with you and you want to know a little bit more about your particular situation, again, the link will be below. Feel free to get a personal reading. If you guys have not already, please like, please share, and absolutely subscribe. All right? My name is Adonis. I love you guys. And I'll definitely see you next time. Bye-bye.